Hi, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. I'm switching gears here a little bit. I'm lighting some incense just to kind of set the intention. My intention is to directly communicate with all of the light workers out there, starseeds and empaths. I really had the strong notion that I needed to get the messages out there for fellow light workers, earth angels, and starseeds and empaths, because I know there's so many of you that are drawn to my channel and that are out there in the world, and this is a time where in the world there's a lot of stressful things going on and we can really come together. So I wanted to do this message special for you guys, and it is a collective message, but my heart is really into this and I really want this to be a special message for you, so take what you like and leave the rest. So I'm just gonna light a candle too, because I want spirit to just be here with us as I deliver these messages to you guys. So I'm gonna be using the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. And then I'm also going to be using some note cards that I made. And we'll start with this deck right here. Okay. So I'm going to be shuffling and then drawing the cards one by one. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope this video finds you all doing well. You know, it's not easy when you're doing the will of the universe, you know, doing God's work, because, you know, it's so dense here and the energies here are just, they just pull you down, and it's so stressful. Like I said, the state of the world, the state that the world is in can be so stressful that we've really got to come together and uplift each other. So this is the card that means yes, and for many of you, there's a question in your heart: should I do something? What can I do to help heal the world from the way that it's in? This is the yes card for you to definitely make a move as far as like doing what you can do to help restore the planet. Okay, if that means, whatever that means to you, if that means like writing a book just to get your healing messages out, or maybe you're a tarot reader or somebody who is channeling spirit. I think for many of you, you have psychic gifts and you're here because this video, you were drawn to this video, and I'm just calling in all helpers of the divine light. Some of you are star seeds. So do you ever feel like this, like you just don't belong, like maybe you don't really fit in? Because I'm seeing the starseed energy here for many of you, and I just feel like I can relate to that totally, because like when I was a kid, I remember feeling like I just, you know, felt like I was dumped off here on this earth plane and without a roadmap, and I kind of felt like lost for a lot of years. So I'm feeling like many of you might have just kind of felt that way too, and you've always wondered about the stars and what's out there. And as a star seed, you're very drawn to outer space. I'm also talking to some divine light keepers here, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for coming to check out my channel. I really appreciate that. Some of you might be Aries. I'm getting a real Aries vibe here, okay? So it doesn't mean that you are, but maybe, you know, maybe you even act like an Aries person. So maybe you're very fiery. I bet you're very passionate too, and very focused. This kind of brings me back to this. Do what's in your heart, okay? I'm hearing do what's in your heart. I'm being divinely guided to say this right now. I'm a channeler. I channel spirit, and I do feel that I was put here to help the planet. And yeah, I do feel that many of you are like me. I got this card. Just come from kind of like an unlucky past, but things are looking better. You might have been from a situation where you were in an abusive childhood. You might have had an abusive childhood. Sorry to bring up any bad things for any of you if this is hitting any soft spots for any of you, but like some of you might have been abused or suffered misfortune. And you know what? Those kinds of things make us stronger. So, all right. Some of you guys are grid workers here, laying down the light and the love for people, kind of like, you know, so that the planetary grid lines are in alignment to set that up for the rest of us. So thank you for being here and for doing your mission here. But yeah, this is going back to this other thing. Try something new. So don't be afraid. Many of you who came here today to tune into this video, you need to know that you don't need to be afraid. It's okay to put yourself out there in a big way. It's okay to try something new. You know, a lot of fear can get in the way sometimes with light workers and star seeds, because we have this whole thing where we doubt ourselves. And I'm just hearing, like, for some of you who've been doubting yourself, it's time to step into your light and step into your world and really own it, claim it. Go ahead and claim that in the comments section while you're watching this, and just say, hey, you know, I'm claiming my light. Claim your light, because you guys are part of the large picture. You were chosen for a very special mission. I do believe that. Work on your confidence. Yes, many of you, you know, you've been kicked around. You might have been in an abusive relationship. I'm distinctly hearing that for some of you, you were in an abusive relationship with somebody who really didn't honor you. I'm sorry to hear that. I think we've all been there before. It's disheartening, but I do think for many of you, this was in the past position, so you're over it, but you've still got to work on your confidence, because these people would like to keep you in a place that's down, and you're here to rise up. You are strong. Ask and you shall receive. So many of you have a dream in your heart and a desire, and the universe is saying, it's time. It's really time to put yourself out there in a big way. Take and put the fear aside. Unbound. Many of you were here to break some karmic lessons that were in your family and some karmic ties that were in your family. And you might have had some bad ancestral karma that you came here to actually break the chains of that. And you can be very proud of that. That's why you were put here, to overcome the abuse that you grew up with. Like I said before, you got this card about abuse and having an unlucky past and some misfortune, but you overcame that. So just keep shining your light. Don't forget to go into your inner temple each day. Many of you are not taking the time to go within and meditate and ask your angels and spirit guides for guidance. Create this inner space for your own inner peace, and so that you can communicate with the divine, because you are divinely linked. Okay? You are not on your own. You may have like just kind of forgotten to do this, or maybe some of you, you're either watching TV too much or distractions. I'm hearing distractions are like keeping you from your spirit, having a richer spiritual life. Oh my gosh, this one flew out. This one, oh my gosh, I just can't make this crap up. Okay, so like this card, I had shuffled it and put it back in, and it came flying out again. So there's definitely a message in here for you guys. You can't neglect this anymore, guys. It's time. It's time to start getting in touch with who you are and owning it. Just claim that, you know, claim that in the comment sections below. Just say, I am stepping into my greatness, and I'm going to claim that. Yeah, I got the Starseed again. So, I'm just going to shuffle these ones. Yeah, this is about self-esteem, and many of you, you know, you got to work on your self-confidence, like that other card had said. It's time to step into all that you are. Treat yourself. When was the last time you took a little bit of time for yourself to treat yourself to either a bath or something nice, like go buy yourself soda or any way that you would want to treat yourself? Just do it. All right, take care of yourself, because you got to give yourself the love that you deserve. Even if you didn't get that in the past, you can love and nurture yourself. A strong love surrounds you. I'm really feeling for many of you, your angels and guides are around you, and they really want to talk to you. And I feel like many of you are talking to them, which is awesome. Keep doing that. But for some of you, you've got to work on this quiet time and talking with your guides and turn off the distractions. Don't do it now, though, of course. Finish watching the video. But after this, or sometime, make time. Make time sometime soon to be alone with your guides and to ask and to listen, because you have an inner ear. Even if you're not clairaudient, you can still train yourself to hear spirit. Dare to dream big. So yeah, guys, many of you have this like project in mind, or you want to start something new, you want to start your expansion, whatever it is that you're doing, it's a big yes from the universe and from spirit. And don't let anything hold you back, because the law of attraction is very powerful. Look at this. I got thoughts are things. So the only thing holding you back is yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Don't hold yourself back. You're inhibited. You know, you're so powerful. You came here to break the chains of your ancestral line, and look at all the things that you've overcome. So you can do this too. You've got this. Put yourself out there in a big way. Dream big. Maybe some of you just had a sudden realization, like, that you want to do something big because it's time. The planet needs you. It's your time for awakening. Also, I'm just hearing this for many of you. You might have been having like some kind of kundalini symptoms. So like tingling in your crown chakra or your arms, or like in your throat chakra or your solar plexus area. You might even have tingles up and down your whole body. This is just spirit wanting to communicate with you and telling you, I'm with you, okay? And you're not alone, and they want to communicate with you. You're a seeker, okay? So you are a seeker of knowledge. That's why you're here. That's why you found my video, and I'm so glad you did. I hope you subscribe to my channel so that you can be part of my YouTube family. I would love to have a family of light workers and star seeds, because you guys, you know, we all need to stick together, and that's how I feel. Like, build a community, build each other up. You're finally seeing the truth about something. Let's see what that is. I have chills right now. Yeah, you're starting to finally see the truth about something. You're cutting through the lies of people's bullshit. You're starting to, I'm seeing, like, I'm just hearing that many of you are looking at your friend groups and trying to cut through all of the bullshit and like see who's really on your side. It's time to rest too. So like, many of you have been feeling anxiety really badly. And I'm not surprised because of all the stressful things going around in the world, but it's time to just try to rest. You know, yeah, you're seeing the truth about some of the things in the world going on. You're seeing the truth about some of your friends too, I'm hearing, because you're seeing, oh, maybe they're not who I thought they were. So I'm just hearing, like, for many of you, you might have had a recent like ending of a friendship, or you just feel them pulling away in some way, or maybe you're pulling away from them. There's just some kind of like separation happening now because things are really shifting and changing in the world. And that is on a macro scale. And as far as like this happening on a micro level, it's happening within you and your life as well. Like it's going to be mirroring the macrocosm. Whoever this is in your friend group is narcissistic. So it's time to really look through your friends and kind of like just ask yourself who has my best interest and who doesn't, because you got to surround yourself with positive people. I mean, that's part of, how are we going to get through life if we're surrounded by negative people bringing us down? You guys are empathic, so you guys pick up on what other people are feeling. And this just isn't right. You've got to protect yourself too. I'm also at the bottom of this deck, it says healing hands. So many of you have healing hands and your touch is very, very healing to people. You might want to give your significant other or friends, good friends, massages if they're stressed out, because your touch can immediately calm someone down. You have very healing hands. Blessings are definitely headed your way. You've been a really good person, and your karma is excellent because you've been extremely nice. Just thinking about other people, I'm hearing like you're really being aware of how other people feel and that you're not the only person in the world. And because you're such a nice person, you deserve to have nice friends too. So do be sure to like weed any out that you just, you can just separate like slowly. You can just, you don't have to do it in a mean way, but take care of yourself. If you have friends that just aren't vibing with you, it's okay to just take some distancing steps backwards, is what I'm hearing for many of you. Somebody in your friend group was telling lies about you, like behind your back. So just know that one of the people probably may not have your best interest. This could have been in the past too. I'm just hearing for a lot of you, this could have been, somebody in your past. So express your feelings. If you know that this person like did you wrong, and if you're watching this and this is resonating with you, that somebody actually did you wrong and lied about you or betrayed you, I'm very sorry that happened, but just know that as a light worker, you do attract people that tend to have like negative or darker energies at times. And it's designed that way so that you can help uplift people, but sometimes light workers and earth angels get dragged down, okay? Don't let them drag you down, I'm hearing. Some of you are in the public eye. So many of you are on Instagram or YouTube or anything online. Or you could be somebody who's famous, or you could be somebody who just is seen a lot in the community, okay, on display. People are looking at you. Many of you that are here today are earth angels, messengers. So you're the type of person that radiates peace. Everywhere you go, you radiate peace, love, and joy. And you know what is really special about you too is that your eyes just shine, and there's something special about your eyes. Did you ever notice that? That when you look at people, you can actually convey love through your eyes, and people can feel that from you. So, and that can be very healing for uplifting the vibration of our planet as well. Okay. Let's see here. Yep, many of you are healers. So you've got, like I said, you got a healing touch, but also I'm hearing that many of you are great listeners. So keep being you, keep being awesome. get ready for something big, because something big is on the way for you. Don't forget that you are royalty. You are special. You're from a very, very unique line of very advanced souls. And yes, everyone is special. Everyone carries light, but light workers agree to carry the light, more light. And earth angels do this too. They carry a little bit more light than human souls do. But everybody is special. But I do feel like many of you that were attracted to this video are light workers, earth angels, starseeds, and spiritual teachers. So you're kind of like, you know, maybe doing what I'm doing, trying to teach people what you know about the truth, about spirituality. Many of you are seekers and seers, and I think that's awesome. Keep shining your light. This world really needs you. Some of you might be Libra energy, Aquarius here too. Many of you might have experienced the dark night of the soul, so you went through some heavy shit in your life. Like this came up before too, that you might have actually experienced like abuse in your childhood. Just keep plugging away. You're doing great. Yeah, many of you are healers. So I'm just, you know, picking up intuitively though, that many of you need to start trusting your intuition. This is something that is just coming to me now, that you need to learn how to trust your intuition before you can make that leap into like being in the spotlight more often, or being in that teacher role. You might want to be in a teacher role, but like you need to have more faith in your abilities and your abilities to get in touch with intuition. So find some good friends that you can practice on that are like-minded, okay? And then I'm just hearing that this is going to be like a soul family or a tribe to you, and you'll be able to practice your gifts, and then you'll see that you really are gifted, and you really can learn to trust that inner voice, okay? Trust that inner voice. But it takes practice. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been intuitive my whole life. I've been a dedicated tarot reader for like the last 6 or 7 years. And I've been a spiritual teacher and advisor for about 3 years. And lately I just wanted to share my gift with the world and put myself out there. And it was like, I had to learn how to trust myself too, and that my gifts were actually something that could be validated. So I totally understand what you guys are going through, okay? Oh my gosh. I can't make this up, guys. Share your voice. Get your voice out there to be heard. Look, it's time here. Come out of the cave. Express yourself. I have chills all over. I'm like, thank you, Spirit. That's what we needed to hear. Oh. Yep, you need a deep rest and replenishment, and you need a deep relaxation. It's time to feel like you're just being held by the universe. Trust fall. I'm hearing trust fall into the lap of the universe, okay? You've got this. You've got this, okay? Play. It's okay to be playful. Sometimes you take life too seriously, or, you know, you just, you can't get out of your own head. Play a little bit, like be playful. It's okay to balance work with play too. What else do we have? Leap. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this. I can't make this up. Leap. The universe is asking you to make that leap. The universe will catch you, okay? It's promising. It's saying you go first, the universe will catch you. You guys, I have seriously chills all over my body, because this is what happens when spirit validates a truth for me. I'm so happy for you guys. This, I can't, I got this again, and I've been shuffling. You guys have seen me shuffle, and that came out again about how much you really need to replenish and relax. So go treat yourself, okay? And relax deeply. Get into a meditative trance-like state and just stay there. And just, you know, don't be so serious. Yeah, it's time to just fully relax and trust the universe and the plan. Okay, and always too, I'm hearing this, trust your heart, follow your heart. It won't lead you astray. It won't lead you to the wrong place. And if you feel like you're on the wrong path, then listen to it, listen to yourself, because you will be given signs along the way if you're on your right path. That has happened to me before many times. I've been on the wrong path and I just know it. There's like this little, well, like a little, they call it niggle in this oracle deck. They call it a niggle, like a little nudge or a little something that just like feels, I don't know. You can just feel it sometimes in your solar plexus, but you just know, you have like a hunch, you can call it a hunch, that things aren't right and you're not on your right path. Listen to it. Trust me. Trust spirit. Spirit is talking to you through me. No need to hesitate, guys and gals. Go for it. And my people out there, I'm so glad that you're here with me. This is so much fun. I've had these messages that I've had to get out to you guys, and I was just like meditating, and I was in prayer, and I had turned off distractions, and I was thinking, what can I do to really uplift humanity? And I was like, I've got to talk to the light workers, my fellow starseeds and earth angels, and I've got to get you guys banded together as a community, and we've got to help each other. So that's what this is all about. You've got some good karma coming your way, because you have been being a good version of yourself, like the best version of yourself. You've been trying to work on yourself. So keep doing that. Always improve. And remember what I was saying about trust falling into the universe's lap? Well, look at what just came out. It's time to surrender. So we don't always have all the answers, even when we are tarot readers, even when we're, this just said no need for confusion. Be certain about what you want. But yeah, just surrender. We don't know all the answers. I call it God, but you call it whatever you want. The force above, the creator, God, universe, whatever you want to call it, is in charge. And we are, I believe that we are co-creating with God, but that's just my belief. You guys are free to believe however you want to believe. But I do believe that we can really create a lot with our thoughts and our attitudes and how we really feel. So pay attention to the way you're feeling, okay? Yep, you're an angel. I'm talking to an angel here. Some of you are angels, earth angels, human angels, I call them, because you're in a human body, but you're an angelic soul from a different realm or dimension. And you shine your light really, really brightly. You'll know that you're an earth angel because there's a lot of synchronicities around you. That lead you to knowing that you're very special. Like you might see 1111 or 777, 444, 333, just repeating numbers or number sequences a lot. You might wake up in the morning at like 303 or 333. I know I do that a lot. Oh my God, I can't make this up. This just came out of a big huge stack like this, and this just came out. I'm serious, guys. Spirit is with us here, and this is just, I feel very blessed. Spiritual healer, you guys are spiritual healers. You're on, we're all on a journey together. Let's try to focus in on our spiritual gifts, I'm hearing. Try to research all that you can about different spiritual gifts, because it's time, I'm hearing, to expand the gifts. So if you already have so let's say you have clairvoyance, okay, or clear vision. Or you're clairaudient, where you can actually hear spirit talking to you. Or let's say you have claircognizance, where you just get downloads, okay? Or let's say you have very healing hands or healing energy. Or maybe you're very empathic and intuitive that way. You might have prophetic dreams. There are many gifts and fruits of the spirit. So, and you know what else? What I've just been learning too, as light workers, angels, and empaths, and people who are souls who are here on a special mission to bring light into this world. So the beings of light, we are here because we are meant to shine our lights, and it's a very special, special mission. And it's not for the weak of heart, but we are here because we really were called to be here and to shine our lights. So do be sure to work on your intuitive gifts, because people who were called here to shine their lights often have more than one gift. So you might need to discover that. I'm thinking of the Hermit card is coming to mind right now, and I'm just hearing get your rider weight. So I'm going to listen, because Spirit tells me things, and I listen. As long as it's positive and good, I always listen. If it's something negative, I'll say, that's not from Spirit, that's from something else, and I'm not listening to that. But yeah, so I've got my rider weight here, and I'm just shuffling and clearing the energy. So let's see what Spirit has to say through the rider weight. Ooh, okay. And I know when it's time to stop, because I get a tingling in my solar plexus. Many of you, it's time to move away from toxic people, pain. Yeah, look what was on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, that's for a lot of pain. It's people that have betrayed you and made you feel like shit about yourself. It's time to move away from that and to heal from that, okay? All right, I'm just hearing light workers, it's time to unite. Just put that in the comments section. It's time to heal. It's time to move on from the pain. And I am healed. Just say in the comment, just say in the comment section, I am healed. I just believe there's power in claiming things. You guys, whatever that desire is in your heart that we started out with, that, how the reading started with a yes. Well, you get your wish come true, whatever that is that's in the desire of your heart. Okay, you know what it is. You are watching this right now, and I'm talking to you, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You've had a dream in your heart, and you've just been too afraid. It's time to go for it, because it's going to be so awesome. And it's also going to bring in some money for you guys too. There's a potential to bring in money. And many of you are concerned about money. And I could totally see why, because in our time, things are so expensive. But you're going to be taken care of, I'm hearing. And there's no need to worry too much about it. Just do your best and forget the rest. That's what I say. Some of you are Aries, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Or you're just very passionate people who just have the energy and passion and zeal and zest for life. Some of you guys might be an earth sign. There's just all kinds of energies here with me today. I'm so honored and humbled too that you guys decided to tune in to my channel and to watch. If you've stuck around this whole time with me, then I know that you guys are really with me, and you appreciate it. So if you do appreciate it, Do be sure to like the video. Please give me a thumbs up. And let me know a little bit about yourself. Of course, you don't have to tell me personal stuff, but I would love to just say hi at least and have you be part of my YouTube family. All right, so like, yeah, you got this apathy card. So some of you, you're just not happy in the job that you have right now. You're not feeling fulfilled, and it's time to find that fulfillment and also find an outlet for your gift. So I'm hearing that it's important for you to balance your gifts, your spiritual gifts, and somehow thread that into your work or find an outlet for it so that you can actually be helping people and healing people with your messages and with like, it could be even, some of you might be called to be doing energy healing or energy work. Also, you're going to be able to save up money, and if you can learn to use your gifts, it could be quite lucrative for you, and you could be saving up money. I know that is on the forefront of a lot of people's minds. I wish it wasn't. Sometimes I hate money because, or I just hate that everything costs so much money, but you know, all we can do is try our best, right? But I think what's, you know, even more important than money, like as long as you have your basic needs met, it's just being happy, you know? Yeah, some of you, I heard somebody just say like, you don't know, I grew up in abuse, or I grew up in poverty. I'm sure some of you guys did, because I was just picking that up strongly. And you might even be doing better than your parents did when, you know, when you were younger. Maybe you're actually doing better. You may not be rich, but at least you're, like, Spirit is telling me that you're doing better, like providing for your loved ones, if you have any, or for yourself. You're doing a better job than even your parents did. They might have tried to do the best they could for a lot of you, but yeah, sometimes light workers come into very difficult situations. Be strong. You've had to be strong your whole entire life. You've probably learned so many lessons on a soul level that sometimes it just kind of is so heavy, and it's like, why do I have to go through that? Well, it's because you're very special, and because there's many soul lessons that you have to go through, okay? Yeah, so this is all about like taking care of yourself, walking away from toxic situations and toxic people, and just taking care of yourself, because so many of you did grow up in like horrible situations, and it's like, it's totally okay to walk away from people who are toxic and put up boundaries, even if you have to walk away. And if you, whatever you have to do to just take care of yourself. You were born to shine, so don't shy away from being in the spotlight for many of you who might have fear about that. And I just had chills, so I know that that's true for some of you watching. All right, so are you afraid? Are you afraid that people are going to talk about you? Because somebody out there is afraid that if they put themselves out there, they're going to be talked about. Learn to not care. That's one of the beautiful things about getting older, is you learn not to care so much. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Right at the bottom of the deck, guys. So true. Once you step into that light and that trust, once you trust the universe, like we were talking about, trust falling into the universe's lap, this is all the same message. This message today is basically all about taking care of yourself, trying something new, having faith. You've got this. Yep, many of you are psychic, so it's time to get in touch with all your abilities and really put yourself out there in like a teaching capacity, or in a capacity where you're utilizing your gifts. I got Angel again, and it's funny because I've got all of these cards and it came out I have a mega deck, a mega ultra deck. Yep, law of attraction. So just remember that thoughts are things. And I guess that's it. Geez, thanks so much for being with me here today. This has been so very wonderful to just have you guys here, you know, to be in your company and to know that you're with me. And if you've enjoyed this, remember to subscribe to my channel and keep an eye out for all my other videos. I would like to do a reading for light workers, angels, star seeds at least once a week, if not more often. I also do pick a cards for just anybody, but I wanted to do something special for light workers and you know, people who are here to bring the light to the world. So thanks again so much for being here, and many blessings to you all.